What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This is another video request I've had, one-on-one request. It's Dooley versus G League Pro Zeke. We haven't seen either of these, so this is going to be an interesting one to watch.
Carson, California.
Get into it.
Here to get back on track.
Appreciate you bringing me out.
Say less. Have you seen anything from Dooley game?
Yeah, he's good. He's a good shot creator. Good at pull-ups, making jump shots. So
this feels like when I was in Australia. After the game, you have like an end-of-game function, after-game function, where both teams get together and they like have food and then talk and stuff, whatever. I always thought this was weird, like for an American, where it's like, I don't know, just being around the other team and having to like give compliments or talk about their game, and it's like you're about to play. It's so funny.
So people who haven't got to see your game,
it's cool. It's cool for the fans.
Could drive well going left, so just got to be honest.
All right, let's just go. Let's just
get
in.
I got Dooley too. But I fuck with Zeke. I fuck with
Zeke. We believe in you, though.
I fuck with Zeke.
You never know what can happen.
Exactly.
Nice. I like it.
From early, like what you see, like who do you think has the biggest? What are their advantages?
I think Zeke is strong. I don't think you need to rely on backing him down to get any shots. I think one dribble will get to your pull up. Once you knock a couple pull-ups down, you have him on his toes. Now you can get to driving down the lane or get down the lane and make a couple layups. Now you can just.
He got a nice form, nice shot.
Have him on his toes. Now you can get to driving down the lane.
This is one of those like when you're trying to teach people how to shoot. This is one of the forms like. Yeah, that's a nice form.
And make a couple layups. Now you can get your jump shot off, but you got to hit one or the other to get started.
Don't know if he can shoot, but the form is nice.
Toes and keep him honest.
What shoes does Dooley have on?
Kobe's. I was looking at those too.
Are those customs or something?
It looks like it.
Greatest shoe of all time, hooping shoe of all time, the Kobe's.
It looks like it.
Ooh, full speed left, back him down, hit the little fadeaway. I feel like I talk about it a lot. This is what a lot of NBA one-on-ones would look like, and some of the ones we've broken down. This is what they look like.
And he's doing a lot of work to get to that shot, so he has to be aware of that, especially down the line of once they get tired.
Oh.
Okay, I thought he would.
We got the different pickup as well. Hey. So again, so is this guy? So this is Zeke. Okay, so Zeke is G League, plays G League. Yeah, this looks like a pro hooper.
Okay, I thought he was
it's funny.
Corner specialist. He shut me up.
Nah. He hit those. I've been watching him warm up and stuff. He hit those.
Gotcha. I like that.
Okay. He does have a very nice form, so probably can shoot, but
I like that.
very indecisive.
I like that.
Nice.
That was great balance.
I like
Yeah, just very subtle, like change of direction, change of speed, change of levels up and down, like one dribble into a pull-up. Not a lot to break down. It's very simple. It's very good. Nice. Full speed right. Same thing.
That's easy.
So both of these guys hoop for sure. I wonder where they play.
I'm honest. And he's making his defender work.
Good hands.
Dom?
That's Dom.
Where is he?
I don't know where you are. You right there. I got Dom.
Yeah, nice. A little bump off to create a little bit of space. So right here, again, this is just a bunch of you have been writing this in the comments and saying like, you understand what you need to do, but you can't understand when, or like not anticipating when it's about to happen. Look at the driving angle that Zeke takes here. When you realize you're not getting around them, that's when you got to like play the bump. So he's trying to drive around, doing the little hand battle that we talk about. So good job here, fighting through it, trying to get his shoulders to the backboard. They're still pointing to the corner. Like, you can't just infinitely keep going this way, right? You can't infinitely just loop around. So it's easier to see in a game because there's help side defenders and there's other players on the court. But right here in one-on-one, you just have to realize, like, okay, I'm not going into a very straight line drive to the basket. That's when the bump comes in. So right here, this little split second is when you have a couple decisions to make. You can bump into him, do the little hit dribble like Lamar Peters does, and step back and then get back on balance and then try to redrive, beat him at a different angle. You can spin off of this contact. You can bump through this contact. You can turn on the burners and try to beat someone to a spot. Like, there's a bunch of different ways to go about it, but this is the moment. This is the moment right here that's about to happen that you guys are struggling with. We'll slow it down and just see what he does. It looks like he didn't anticipate the bump, but just gets this little last second, like, little shoulder shimmy. This is very Shea-like. And as he does that, he also separates into a shot, which most of the one-on-ones we've broken down, most players don't do this. Remember, they bump into someone, bump into him again, bump into him again, and then they gather going at the player, and then they're like, why was that defender able to get contact? But here he like bumps and goes into a shot kind of at the same time. So as Dooley is going backwards, they're both separating, but still good contest. But again, the NBA or like a professional player, likely that contest doesn't bother them, but what it does do is it forces them to, like, if your timing's not on point, you won't get the shot off. But because he bumped, got into a shot, this is good. Like, it's good to remind them, like, hey, I'm there, I'm right there. If you don't get that shot off quick, like, I'm right there, which might be just enough to speed them up and to get a miss. And so he ends up missing that one, but it's like that might be the difference. Is just the speed that you closed out.
Back to a shot. If you notice him, it's straight up, straight down, and his feet are close together. He doesn't have any balance coming off that fade, and I think that's what's hurting him a little bit. We knew that was going to go in.
There you go.
Watch his feet after his bump. His feet are going to be really close together, and it's hard for him to square.
This is a lot of
power.
energy.
Oh, yeah.
To start the day.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of energy in the gym to start the day. I love it.
Hey.
He crossed on balance, though.
Little hang dribble. So at the moment, Dooley's really good at like changing his pace and his height, like changing the levels that he's playing at. So he goes from high, low, shoulder shimmy. Like, he's putting all these little nuances in that's like making this hang dribble a little bit tougher to guard. So Moon, we typically see just does this long floaty hang dribble to the right, long floaty hang dribble to the left. So his thing is just about timing. Like, when am I going to drive? When am I going to drive? When am I going to drive? Whereas Dooley is kind of like putting you back on your heels the whole time. So he's like, when am I going to drive? All of that while he's still doing his hang dribble. And then he does it again. He starts doing his hang dribble to the right. When am I going to drive? Which direction am I going to go? Like, he's doing all these things in his hang dribble. So we'll watch this.
Start the day.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of energy in the gym to start the day. I love it.
Yeah, so that little bit at the end. And then he crosses back. Much better than just float. That makes sense. Gives him just enough space here. Should have just shot his normal shot, but still almost makes it. They're both doing a good job of like getting the space is happening, but look, keep playing. Just show him that you're right there. And so the next time he makes that move, he just knows, like, okay, I don't have enough time to gather and get my hands on the seams, which he didn't hear either. But it just reminds him, like, hey, you shot that quick and I was still right there. So at least Dooley knows next time I make my move, like, I still got to pick up quick. I can't take my time. You'll see Lamar Peters a lot of times, how many times he'll cross someone and then he gets to get his fingers on the laces, go into his normal shot, because guys give up when they get crossed. It's the same thing as hands on the knees. This isn't egregious, but if you can, try not to be this guy. Like, always try to like look like you're ready, because mentally it kind of just does something to the other guy too.
He's more athletic than I thought he was.
Yeah, he loves that little shoulder shimmy. Right here. wow, that little chicken wing. And if you don't extend your arm, like that rarely gets called. As long as you keep your arm bent like this at 90 degrees. Crafty.
That one was a little more square. Maybe that's just how he shoots, though. He loves that bump to a fade.
Yeah, he loves pulling up off the right hand. That's the shit. He just hasn't hit it right now.
Good defense.
That's good deep.
Yeah, so there's our favorite dribble in all of basketball. The escape dribble. And this is why I don't like it. If the defense like keeps playing, like what's your counter? What can you do now? Can't really do anything.
That's good deep.
Whereas if this dribble, I just don't understand what the thinking of. Well, you're going to go where your toe is pointing, right? Instead of just like, why is your toe not pointing to the basket? This is what I mean. The escape dribble works at times, but it's just like it's never a better move, I don't think, than your other options. If he was driving to the basket, and then Zeke gets back in front and cuts him off, it's like, well, now you can just win the little battle down here, win the bump like he's been doing.
That's good deep, man.
I think if you're missing shots, too, you can't let that, hurt your confidence, because you still got to be able to hit him, especially if that shot is open.
Wow.
Especially if
Wow. He is a master of this little, just like a little bit of space. Again, this is how you play physical without like two hands on or grabbing a jersey or swinging elbows. Or this is how you play physical, like these little subtle bumps. So he's just on balance, on balance, on balance. This little bump right here. It was enough to create just barely enough space to get this shot off, like barely. But I mean, when you play at a really high level, like that's enough. That's all you need. A little bit of space. Boom. Yeah.
Seven.
This is very good. Great angle again. Man, he's getting to a spot every time. Now just imagine this guy did the little negative step there, which is fine. Imagine this guy is 6'8", 6'9". Impossible to guard. Unless you're also 6'8", 6'9".
Getting the same shot.
He's just making it.
Well,
Man, this gym right now has got quite a few hoopers in there. We got Lamar, Scoob,
if you think about like
Nesco, these two.
right?
I wouldn't mind watching some fives with these guys.
He's done the same move over and over. Now he can counter off that, 'cause maybe Dooley's expecting it. That bump to a fade. Maybe bump to a spin, get downhill. There's plenty of counters that you can go with, but I don't know if that's in his bag.
Yeah, he seems a lot less comfortable with the physicality Dooley does. So he bumps here, and he does the difference of his bumps and Zeke's bumps. Dooley will bump you, and he does what I say most people try to do is he just like keeps trying to bump into you. Zeke's pretty strong. Like he's not really off balance right here, but Dooley could have used that bump to create space, which it looks like he should do since he wants to be more of a shooter. So as he's trying to get back on balance now, like he can't shoot this shot. But then at the same time, like Zeke can now recover too. So they're both trying to recover at the same time, which is why this shot wasn't open. But does a good job staying down and gets another bump to give himself a chance in a game, possibly a foul, depending on what level.
Nah, that's an NBA foul.
Yeah, NBA foul is a good word for it.
That's an SGA foul. You ain't getting that here though.
But yeah, most leagues in the world are not going to call that. He's got a very, very old man's game. I like it.
Oh, lost it.
Wow. It's good defense. We talked about this a long time ago with Moon and his hang dribble. The only way you can like really, I think one of you was in the comments asking like, my friend does a hang dribble, how do you defend it? It's like, well, you have to be proactive. You have to be active. You can't wait. You can't let them just do the hang dribble. If you reach, they have an opportunity to cross over or they have an opportunity to blow by. Like, it's not a one size fits all, but you just got to be active. You can't just let them dictate the whole pace, and that's what happens here. Hang dribble, and he just Zeke kind of shoots the gap, goes for the ball, which forces Dooley to put the ball on the ground again, try to go between the legs. Like, just put some pressure on him to do something instead of like getting fully into his rhythm.
He still gets his shot off though. He hasn't got blocked at all.
Man, he's just letting him shoot.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
That hurts, yeah. That's it.
They're both giving up so much space on these shots at the top. Again, that's why I like just having my hand in the shooting pocket. Because, like, yeah, the ball's already gone by the time Zeke's hand gets there.
That's it.
Not everyone is like this. Like BJ, for example, has kind of a goofy, weird shot. So there's times in a game where I would probably let BJ shoot, or I would go under ball screens and just be like, he's got to prove he can make a shot. This guy, all I have to see him, I just got to see him shoot it one time. And just because his form looks so good, I'd be like, all right, he's the shooter. No, don't go under screens. Don't let him shoot. Make him do something else. Yeah, nice. Good drive. One hand pickup. Keep your feet moving, shoulders to the backboard. Again, you're not going to win it straight away. And Zeke's pretty strong, and he actually pushes him off the line. But Dooley does a good job of keeping his feet moving, keep pushing, then gets his shoulders to the backboard. One hand pickup. That's really good.
That was quick. Two dribble, leg.
Yeah, he's got an old man's game. and again, you can tell these are some of the habits that I speak about, and you guys are asking. You're like, it's really hard to explain. I feel like I explain it so simply that you guys think I'm leaving something out, or I know some magic or something, that there's some secrets out there that you guys don't know. There's just some habits you can see with guys, and you can tell what level, not exactly what level they played at or whatever, but you can just tell some of the habits. Those big looping drives where people are comfortable just driving in these large loops. To me, I'm like, okay, you're probably not used to playing high level organized basketball. And when I like professionally or something like that, like they might play pickup or casually, but I just mean like in a league where there's like good defensive principles. Zeke right here, look at this small angle he's staying in. Tries to get to the elbow. Nope, can't get inside that angle, so he goes back. Yep, can't go inside that angle. So all of this right now would work in a 5-on-5 game. So I know he's taking 4 dribbles, but all of this would work in a 5-on-5 game because the gap defender's still here, gap defender here. You've got help side here, so captain and nail. You've got possibly another player in the corner with their defender here. So the help wouldn't even be able to come help unless it was a double team. If they brought a double, well, you just kick it out. So like this works in a 5-on-5 game.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Just
good.
playing those angles we talk about. Try to go in a straight line drive, and if you can't, just play the angles.
Literally just like
Something
that.
just like that.
And then he goes straight to a long looping drive just to tell me how wrong I am.
Now it's going now.
Literally just like
Something
that.
just like that.
This bump is crazy. Every time. And how you defend against this is like, there's a couple
Just like
ways.
that. Literally just like
Something
that.
One,
just like that.
which is really tough to do, but this is Lou Dort does a really good job of this, of like right here. Marcus Smart was really good at this. Tony Allen, guys like that, being really strong, having a really strong base at the moment that you're about to get this bump, and you can be the aggressor. You just can't use your shoulder like he's doing. Got to use your chest and your hips, so you can absorb that bump a little bit better, and then just get quickly on balance and be there and try to strip them as it goes up. Or
Just like that. Literally just like that.
or you can cut him off right here and force him to change his angle. That's something you can do. Or lastly, you can hollow out. So as he goes for this bump, instead of bumping him, you can like absorb as he's about to hit you into shoulder into your chest. You can just hollow out. You can back up at the same time to try and get him a little bit off balance. So we've seen a few players that do that. And when you're playing against a guy like this, like if you do the same thing defensively every single time, it's not going to work. Like you can't hollow out every time. He'll be ready for it. So it's just like a cat and mouse game, a little bit of checkers. This is a perfect freeze frame right here. Ow. Ow, my chest.
So now he can get right back to his bump phase. So now we got
old man Zeke.
How do you think Dooley should address?
Straight line drive, nice. Man, just under control. Oh, couldn't beat you. Play the bump, change my angle. A little bit of a step back. Not a lot of separation. It doesn't need a lot. And there's a lot of players like this that they're just good enough at getting separation. So instead of trying to block them, like you just have to do your work early. You have to try and strip the ball on the way up, or once they get to that point, it's just tough.
You gotta cut him off quick. Yeah. Make him counter.
Yeah, I feel like you beat him to the bump because Zeke is bumping him first. So that's how he's getting the advantage. But I say you force him left hand. So that's how he's getting that.
It's interesting how he this is like his normal shot. So it looks weird when he was doing that when he was in triple threat and he brings the ball over and shoots it. I kind of shot from the side as well. So it's interesting. Watch, like now that's just like what he's comfortable shooting. That might just be his normal shot.
We said all you need to do was see one drop.
Sometimes all it takes is just one.
16-15 Zeke.
All day.
Wow. Wow.
16-15.
Same thing. Same play over and over. It'd be nice to see Dooley
all day now.
mix up his defense here.
I think Dooley definitely could force him left and beat him to the bump. The lead now went on a 9-0 run.
I do.
Man, yeah, it just feels like Dooley is just offensively and defensively. It feels like he's waiting on Zeke to like make a move or make a mistake. I think Dooley just needs to be a bit more aggressive and like take control of the matchup.
We talked about East and West with Dooley.
Like Zeke's just pretty solid. He just seems pretty even keel. Kind of like Zay. Like you're not going to speed him up or anything. Like.
I feel like he could do it, but just not.
But you can't just play at his pace. You got to do something. You got to change up the pace, be aggressive, play your game.
I was just about to say that. Zeke and once in general, it's not unless you're trying to create a shot. It's just and once in general.
So right here, the bump and goes into a shot like almost immediately.
Unless you're trying to create a shot, it's just not smart.
He a big dude.
He can strong.
Crafty.
You gotta bump him before. He should stay on the left side.
Oh, I fast forwarded because I called the timeout, but nice. I don't think he needed to go reverse there, but
He should stay on the left side.
yeah.
What's Dom talking about?
I don't know what Tom's talking about.
Nice, great drive.
I like that a lot.
Oh, what just happened? Yeah, I guess he did push him a bit. I think Dooley's got
I
to.
like that a lot. Did he slip on like water?
I don't know. I couldn't see from this.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
I guess.
Those are important, man, and they free. They free. God take advantage of those.
Nice. So his hang dribbles aren't getting him anything. I think they're just taking away dribbles for him. I honestly think he's best just going, like, just go full speed right. Just play the angles. Like, now you're going full speed. This is great. You can do your little one-hand pickup again. You can play the spin. He's just not great. He's not great at playing these little bump scenarios as good as Zeke is anyways.
Touch isn't really there today.
I think 30.
There we go.
There you go.
But again, it's just, that's one counter to it. Beat him there, cut him off, but then he just, like, right now I think you've got to stay in his circle. But, like, bites on the drive, I guess, and you let him get straight back to his shot again.
Damn.
But he showed something different though. Get beat a different way. That's fine. Better defense just because he tried something different. That was good.
He's about to call a timeout. Dooley
Yeah, he's a very unorthodox shooter. So you definitely need to understand players that play like this. Like, you kind of are going to have your own individual scouting report for him.
Timeout,
Wouldn't guard him like you would guard a typical shooter.
thoughts and
Besides that free throw since halftime.
yeah. Does he get a timeout though, or is there only one per game?
I think it's one per half, probably.
Jeez. Man, why? I just don't understand why Dooley's so surprised every time. Like, I mean, you look at their physique, like, he doesn't look much smaller. It just seems like a mental thing. Like, he's just not used to that.
That rose up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. He's serious now. He's serious. It was the shirt. Yep, it was the shirt.
It's a
I knew
time
it.
shot.
I knew it was the shirt.
Dooley needs to just go quick. Just quick.
Has to be quick
downhill,
buckets.
Quick downhill. Like, I don't think he should be doing too much playing with the bar or anything like that. Just go.
He's like, hold on, I need the shirt back.
He hasn't shot a three either. He didn't them jab threes he was hitting yet.
Dooley is dead tired.
Zeke is up on him though. He's not getting that shot though.
Okay.
Nice. This is the first time his counter led into. That's the crossover, the outside step we talk about with our between the legs dribble, right? So again, I'm not saying negative step is bad, or I'm not saying like this is the only way to do it. But the reason I like this move, it's just efficient. You don't need to do a move, set up, and then redrive. You can do it all at once. So he's driving right, boom, between the legs, turns, changes his angle, all of that within one dribble.
Okay.
And then one more dribble to the basket. Really good,
Dooley.
really fundamental.
Okay.
That was nice.
Okay.
That's what real basketball moves look like.
Dooley.
Nice. Nice. He's still not taking control of it. Like, it looks like Zeke is the one pushing him. And like struggles a little bit with that gather, but that's probably the best bump he's had all day. That was good. You know, Dooley to me is the level of player right now. He is the level of player that a lot of online coaches and online coaching should be directed at. He's got the skill, athleticism, like understands the game. He's got a textbook shooting form. Like he's already got all these tools. Now he just needs to add like one thing here or there, like the cherry on top that's going to like really make all of his game come together. That's what most online content is for guys like this. So if you don't have a textbook shot, if you don't already have like the athleticism and the strength and the conditioning and the skills to already do the things he's doing, again, you just need to strip it all back and play from like the basics. You just need the basics.
Damn, that's tough.
Whew. I knew it was going in before. Like, that's crazy. You just, his shot's so nice. That's one thing I've always been super envious of. I never had a textbook for him.
Hey, Dooley.
This shot. We got a 2-point game. Just.
I for sure counted him out.
Yeah, like that there. Just a little bit of indecisiveness. That's the only thing. But again, a lot of guys aren't used to playing one-on-one as well. So some of it's just like a tactical thing that you get better at the more you play. Jeez, man.
Might make that one. Yep.
He got too much space. That was a good look for him.
Finally able to get the lid off the rim. We see what happened last time. He got the lid off the rim. You never know. This might be game.
This could be game here.
He's right there.
There, that was what was the difference in this? Look where the first bump is happening, like at the top of the key. Zeke does a great job of turning back to the middle though, like relieving the pressure and then starting again. But Zeke, Dooley, sorry. The difference is look how much he's still in his circle. Sorry, he's still in his circle a little bit closer. Being there like on the dig, being closer on the shot, like still gets a decent look, but
That's great defense. Dooley he locking up. He just got to get on that. He just got to get a couple bucks in a row. He can't keep giving Zeke opportunities.
so I know I'm supposed to let these play, whatever. This is the Kel jab. This is why I have a problem with it. As a shooter, someone that can really shoot the ball, you should be jabbing at the defender. Not only the side jab is fine, like have that in your game, but also be able to jab at the defender, because the best thing, like your shot is your best tool. If you can jab at the defender, you create that space anyways that they always have to close the gap because you're a shooter. So whenever you go back to neutral, go back to your athletic stance, like they have to decide, are they going to close that gap or keep that space there? So as a shooter, use more jabs to the defense just to create space for your shot. And Dooley doesn't really do that. He just goes side to side. And look, like Zeke's barely biting on the side to side. Like he's looking straight at his chest, like he's not following the ball. He's not really biting on that. And you haven't proven that you're going to be a problem going in these looping left and right. So he doesn't really need to bite on that. Got to a good spot.
It is a tough shot. They're working hard this game.
Man, this is good basketball.
Yeah, no.
It's just good. They just competing.
He is right though. This is just good hooper. These are just good basketball players. Hands on the seams, ready to fire. I don't think that's foul. I think that's good D. Man, that's great defense. And look, he just kept his hand on his chest pretty much the whole time. Cheat code, hand in the shooting pocket.
That's a foul. That is.
I couldn't see it.
I don't know, man.
It was?
Yeah, he had his hand in the cookie jar as he was going up for a shot.
I know there's going to be a lot of you be like, that's a foul. He hit him. I'm like, yeah, I get it, but the offense didn't do anything to create space. And if the defender's hand is here, and you still go into your shot, and let's say they hit your hand or your arm, like if the ref calls it, that's still just bailing you out. So yes, I understand that like technically it might have been a foul, but I'm always trying to coach like what you can control. And the refs, as we've seen, it's like 50-50. If there's contact, it's like they might call it, they might not. So I don't think there's a point of being like, oh man, that was an egregious foul. I just don't think it was. It was like 50-50. He hit his hand, or he hit the hand and the ball. That's always going to be like a 50-50 call. But offensively, I'm just like, I think you lost that possession.
Stand still, fading three.
He's ready to end the game.
Ooh, nearly.
Tough bucket, man.
That
Nice. What was the difference between these jabs? This is more just, this is Zeke now overplaying the sideways jab. But so because he overplays the sideways jab, now Dooley gets the straight line drive. So I'll say like that sideways jab does work, but the defense has to move over to that spot. If they don't move there, then it's like, okay, you've got to, or if they don't bite on it, that's when the jab step towards them works.
was a great bucket. He was able to get leverage by getting inside the defender and staying.
27. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shooting a three right here. I don't give a fuck.
I'm shooting the three.
This game has went on for too damn long. I'm tired of shit. I'm shooting
It really
this
has been on for a minute.
Ooh. He's sneaking in some layups now. What changed? Is it just fatigue? Is it just fatigue that he's like he's getting more to the basket? He won. Nice.
There you go.
Just the angle wasn't great, but shoulders not getting to the backboard, like facing to the baseline, pushes him outside the block. Yeah, it's just one of those. If you get your shoulders around, because I actually think he beat him. I actually think he got around him. So if your shoulders are completely around, I think like you just go shoot a reverse layup there, right?
Waiting. There you go. Good defense. That was a foul? I didn't see it.
I don't know.
I think it was up top.
Again, 50-50.
From what I see, but I'm also looking through like 5 people.
Yeah.
Oh, good defense. That's really good. Look how quickly he had to shoot this. That was really good defense.
I would try and get.
Oh, what happened? Oh, I missed a lot. My bad. Nice. Nice. What was the difference though? Look how he played the bump. He was physical, and then got back to his that little step back he has to do. So I'd just say Dooley doesn't have a great handle. That's one thing he could clean up, because I mean he had him. That should be a dunk. Great move though. Sorry to keep going back to this. So we always talk about like, what should I be working on? So it's not the move that you need to work on. You don't need to work on extra crossovers. You don't need to work on hezzy step back three, whatever. It's not like the package or the bag you need to work on. What you need to work on for your handle is this. So right here, this is behind the back. This is a reverse, what's that, drag, under drag, dribble, whatever. Like this is the move. This is why you would practice that move. And all you need it to do, that bounce right now should be cleanly going into your gather hand, cleanly going into your left hand, into your pull up. Watch what Dooley has to do to like get on balance. He has to like go find the ball running away from the basket, and then do a two hand step back gather for a long two. Like so it turned a good move and what would have been a highlight into like still a really like difficult shot for no reason. I say difficult. Obviously, he's a great shooter and should have made that, but.
Oh, you gotta make that. You see now watch. He about to hit it. He about to score.
Oh my gosh.
He traveled.
You got
Did he travel? I mean,
that's a foul.
not any more than.
You got travel. It was travel first.
I saw travel.
You saw-
I think he traveled. He was already off balance.
He was off balance, but like it was definitely a foul. All right, let's break this down. So to me, right here, there's the gather, but his foot is like slightly off the ground. His right foot is. Okay, so right foot is the 0 step. 1, 2, 3. If so, again, it's the same thing we've always asked. Like, what rules do they play by? If they're playing by NBA rules for their travels, which I think they do, yeah, you got your 0, 1, 2. If it's high school, even FIBA, they might call it. FIBA, I know technically you get a 0 step, but they were still pretty strict on it a lot of times. So I'd say NBA, that's definitely clean. Every other league, probably a travel.
Travel first.
But I mean, that's a foul everywhere, right? Gave him the angle.
That's too easy.
Should have went up with the left. Yeah, we haven't seen him go drive and shoot a left-hand layup yet,
That's
have
too
we?
easy. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, he don't have his
For the
hands.
3? For the 3?
He giving it to him though. He wanted him to shoot. See, he probably wanted him to shoot a 3 because he only need 1. That's game.
There we go. Shoulder. Oh, my gosh. I don't know.
Oh, Dooley giving him the
There's
game
contact, but that's what's been bothering him this whole time, right?
right now, man. Dooley.
Just like playing with the contact.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Defense.
So how many times have we seen it? And we've seen it this game a couple times where that defender has their hand out in space and the offense drives into it and hits the hand and they're like, no foul call. And I've told you, like, honestly, and look how his fingers are like pointed, like he's still like, he's where he can touch him. Fingers are out. And like, even though he got hit, like they just don't call that a lot. And I like it's a little bit of a hack that, you know, the guy on offense is going to feel like it's a foul. But like I was saying, you haven't done anything to earn that space. But what a good offensive player will do is they'll grab that arm, they'll swing through that arm, they'll use it against you as well. So it's not a one size fits all and it always works. But there's a lot of defenders, or there's a lot of offensive players that really bothers. And both of them have used that this game.
Why is he settling for those? What the fuck?
Because he's been hitting them all day.
Shoot the ball.
Man, he didn't win any of these bumps. But jeez, that's what we do over here in America, right? Tough shot makers. Man, sometimes you gotta make shots. So looking at that, my advice, if these guys even want my advice, but Dooley obviously has an elite skill, a superpower with his shot. So finding more ways to get on balance quicker so he can get a shot, obviously, and then just being able to handle the physicality. Because I actually think like he was in control of some of those situations, and then he would just let Zeke like push him or bump him, and it would completely just throw off his angle or throw off his balance, like to get a shot off. And then Zeke, on the other hand, I think he just wasn't in very good shape conditioning wise, because you could tell he was like super efficient and wanted to like conserve energy, but then as soon as he got tired, like those shots that he was getting early on, they were the same ones, they were just like much further out. So a little bit on Dooley as well, playing good defense, but more so I think Zeke getting tired. So yeah, Dooley being in better shape, which is not a knock. It's obviously that's a skill, and that's something he's worked on. So being in better shape for Zeke, and then Dooley just being able to handle the bumps and physicality. But this was a really good game. So you could see two contrasting players, two contrasting play types when it comes to that physical bump there. So thank you for recommending this one. It actually was really good for illustrating that point. Other than that, I thought this video was going to be a lot shorter, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.